I'm gonna see what happens when I'm sitting right on top of this thing.
What is it?
Well, I mean that box in there is right there, right? I don't know why it does me that way every single time I try to go on here. If I don't go through uh StreamYard, if I'm here at the house, man, it's crazy. It's
It won't
aggravating.
let me call nobody if I'm outside.
I know, man.
I was trying to call Ozzy this morning on the way over to see if DJ was up. Couldn't get hold of him. Number.
I know. Don't know. I don't know why it does me that way. Every time I try to go outside with it, it does. Hey, Buck, what's up, man? What's up? What's up, bud? What Clint? What the quack? Sorry I dropped out on you again. If you're listening, I don't know what happened. It does me that way every time I try to go outside. Every single time. If I can. What are you fixing, man?
Philly steak and cheese.
Yeah. I can smell it. Man, I don't know, dude. I'm aggravated with it. I ain't gonna lie, Gen X. I mean, dude, I got that box. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why it does me that way. It's aggravating, dude. Like, I just come back in here in my little spot, man. Whatever. Whatever. Like, it's actually, whatever. I don't care. It's just, man, I can't, up here on this hill, man, I can't do nothing but sit right here. Can't move around, can't go outside. It's like, yeah, I'm here though. I was like, all right, I'm getting back on again. I had a good convo going with you and What the Quack and a couple other people. Everybody was hanging out and everything, and it was like, I started realizing, man, I don't think everybody, I don't think it's coming through at all, and it wasn't. It wasn't. That's all right though, man. It's just a quick howdy anyway, man. I gotta go get my girl here in just a little while. We'll leave about 6. Go get her. And Courtney should be coming in. She should be coming in the next. Actually, no, that's not her. Man, that's just the way it works, though. But yeah, man, I was going good. Another one of them times though. I thought, man, I bet there ain't nobody here. And I told Guy, I said, man, look and see if I'm buffering. And he's like, yo, you're buffering, Dad. Yeah, that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. That's all right, though, man. No big deal. Mm. Rocking through, man. Rocking through. Shout out to What the Quack, though, coming through and had a couple others there. Every time I'd go live in my shop if I could get the dude, I guess that's what my issue is. I don't really know. I mean, I'm right there. Like when I was outside with you guys, I'm right there. Like I could literally throw this remote and hit the spot that I'm sitting in, right there. But for whatever reason, man, it just will not. It just will not keep going for me. So I tried like this. I'm not going through StreamYard. I wasn't going through StreamYard out there neither. And I'm beginning to wonder if if it ain't got something tied to it. Do you turn your mobile data to Wi-Fi on? Let's see. Do you turn your mobile data Wi-Fi on only when you go outside? I don't ever do know. What should it be on? What should I have it on? I mean, like right now, I should be on my cellular data, I guess. I don't know. Mobile data off and have Wi-Fi on only. Oh, see, that's probably what I've been doing wrong then. I see Silent Storm 8. Hey, what's up? If you get a Wi-Fi extender, it will help. Yeah, I I don't even think I got the Wi-Fi on my phone, to be 100% honest. I believe I've got it on. That might be exactly why I keep losing it. Clint, be 100% honest, bro. That's probably, like, you probably just figured out. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Hey, mixed martial law artist. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello. Yeah. Oh, that's probably exactly what the problem is, Clint. I ain't got no. I didn't even think about that part, man. I didn't think about turning the Wi-Fi on because I don't ever use Wi. I don't. As far as I know, it ain't on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go check. I know Bluetooth is on. Oh, but I don't think I even got the Wi-Fi on. That's funny, man. That's probably exactly why I lose it all the time. If you're using cellular, it could buffer. If Wi-Fi, it will do this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, cause I know, man. Dude, that's the way it works, man. I never even thought about that. I know that I should be, but I'm always on my. You know how I do it. I'm always on the stream. I got my computer and I got the other camera and stuff. I don't never do it through my phone, except for like this. And I just hadn't thought about the fact that probably need the Wi-Fi on, man. That's cool though. I don't care. It don't. It's probably exactly what it is, Clint. Oh man, that's great. That's great. Stupid is, stupid does, man. That's the way it works. That's cool though. I don't care. Yeah, I hate that I drop out. I just don't like it when I drop out on folks. Got people there visiting with me, and then you drop out, and you're like, dang, man. Let's see. Let me see what Silent Storm said. Wi-Fi is a it's a distance for Wi-Fi from the modem. The cellular data is based on your cell phone provider. Got you. How can I tell if this cute guy at my gym is maybe gay? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, we learn as we go. We both just figuring this. Hey, I know, brother. I know. I know. Hey, Stormy River, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Man, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you kindly. My name is Guy. This is Creating Change, man. I like to play a little music. I'm a patriotic man, as I think everybody should be patriotic from wherever they're from. I just happen to be from the United States. But I love everybody. Try to be non-inclusive. Everybody's welcome. You have training. I got you. I see. I don't have no formal training. My training in this is my 15-year-old and just getting on here and giving it a try. Like, what the heck, man? I'll try it. But I usually use StreamYard like for our live show, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If any of you guys have a chance to come by, we would love to see you. Good vibes with Guy and Shine. But I always go through the computer, and it's obviously hooked up to the Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff. And I had never really thought about the fact that probably my little cell phone, but I don't use a cell phone like a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I'm really that big. Just not good at communicating it. Nah, you're doing fine, Silent Storm. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm in NC. Okay. Yeah, I think you're referring to North Carolina because that's just a little ways down the road from me. I can be in Fancy Gap, North Carolina, in about 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. Yeah, Logan, what's up? What's up? Well, I hate to see the crying emoji, but welcome. Okay, North Carolina, man. Yeah, that's home. New Bern, North Carolina. Okay, okay. I'm familiar. I'm not very familiar with the area, but I do know the area. I probably have traveled through it. I don't, just going to the shore and going south and everything. Cherry Point. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I do. I'm familiar with that area. That's cool. I'm in uh right outside of Bluefield, Virginia is where I'm at. But about an hour from Tennessee, from Bristol, Tennessee. US 70, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, I can be over. I say about 40. It's probably more like about an hour for us to be over in Fancy Gap in North Carolina. There, we were just down in at Fontana Dam not too long ago. Me and my best friend took a little trip down there. Been several months back now. Can't remember exactly when it was, but that was right after there's a barbecue challenge in Johnson City, Tennessee. I want to do. Well, dude, that's 2 hours from here, man. That's 2 hours from here, dude. They have done so much construction making 70 into Interstate 43. I haven't been to the coast in North Carolina. Well, I was at the Outer Banks a couple years back. Miss Patty, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Pop in for a good vibe. That's right. Yeah, I was trying to do one outside, and once again, it dropped me as soon as I started trying to do anything. So I come back in here, and it'll probably drop me again. I don't know. Ben Franklin challenge costs you a Benjamin if you fail. Okay. Whew. Amen. Amen. Hey, but that means that means there must be incentives for if you win. Uh, but hey, if you seriously are going there, man, you gotta come past me, bro. You got to pretty much rub shoulders with me on the way through, bro. You should try the base here at the bait. Let's see. Let me scroll back up. You should try the base here at the theater. Okay. Hey, Jersey Love, Steph. What's up? What's up? 9 pounds of meat and sides in 1 hour. Golly, that's a lot of food, man. That is a lot of food. Wow. You should try. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I missed. You should try the base here at the theater for your show. Okay. I elaborate. I don't know exactly what you mean. I'm a lot of yeah, yeah. That is Jersey. Like that's what I was thinking. I was like, dang man, like 9 pounds of meat. Like my family better be prepared to eat for the month. Yeah, like God, like man, that's a lot of meat. Yeah, that gone man. That's funny. Daggone, that is a lot though. That is a lot, man. You can't mess that up. Chili Festival and Chocolate Festival here as well. Oh, that's awesome. The Big Texas Challenge about 12 years ago took me an hour and 20 minutes, so I failed it. Ah, oh, that's devastating. And don't forget Seafood Fest, Silent Storm God. Now you're talking my language, man. Now, see, I was born in Havre de Grace, Maryland. And I was raised there till I was 18. I'm 48 now. I've been down here longer than I was there. But the one thing I loved about living in Maryland, right outside of Baltimore and off the bay, was being able to have crabs and, the different fish and stuff like that. But not Long John Silver's. You know what I'm talking about. Some real stuff. 72-ounce steak, rolls, shrimp, and baked potato and salad in 1 hour. Dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. Your ex-husband was born on the proving grounds, no doubt. I used to. My dad bought a 85 Dodge Ram from off the base there, and I went with him to pick it up. We only lived about 20 minutes, about 25 minutes from the proving ground in Harford County. Right there from Route 40. Used to go to the Musical Inn and eat cheesesteak subs. Man, that's where my daddy would take us to get get cheesesteaks. But yeah, we went to the base and bought that 85 Dodge that we moved down here. We moved all of our stuff. It took several trips back and forth, but moved our stuff from Maryland down here when we moved down here. But yeah, I got family that works on the proving ground and lives all around that area still yet. Yeah, yeah, man. I do miss Maryland for that reason though, was like to be able to have seafood, crabs, that kind of stuff. That you know, it was worth it. It was worth living there for that very reason. He does too. He passed 2 years ago. Man, well, I hate to hear that. I do hate to hear that. That sucks. That does. That sucks. Yeah, I still have a lot of family from there. Uh, Havre Grace, Port Deposit, and then Delaware and retired Marine. Awesome, awesome. Crazy how much a bushel of blue crab. How much do crabs cost these days? Randy Sweat, or is that sweet? Would that be sweet? Is that how I would say that, or sweat? I don't know. I don't know which one. A or B, sweet or sweat, like you do. Crab costs the. I don't know what they. I don't even know. I know they were about $75 a bushel, and that's been a long time ago. 230 a bushel. God bless America, man. Holy crap. 230 a bushel. Whoa. Whoa. God, man, that is like God, that's a lot, man. I mean, I don't know if man, we might have to break it down into per crab or something. It was 98 the last time I was up there before COVID. Okay. It was 98. I moved from there in 95. Thanks, right at the end of 95. So that's about the last time that I was really stomping around through there. And then I've been back several times to visit, but it's not, man, every time you go back, it's different. Like the roads don't look the same. Bel Air is pretty much just a little Baltimore now. And, I don't know my way through it like I did when I was living there. I didn't have to look for road signs, didn't have to look for anything. I just knew where it was at. Now, I couldn't find my way around it. Probably get better price at Waldorf or in DC or in Baltimore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd say I don't know though. I mean, I haven't bought a bushel of crabs in 20 years, 25 years. Yeah, my youngest sis in law lives in Bel Air. Yeah, yeah. I actually went to North Hartford High School. But I had to do a year in Bel Air High School or Bel Air Middle School, uh, just because of some health issues. But yeah, they were our rival school as far as like baseball and stuff. And man, I hated going to that school for that year. I'd rather took a butt whooping every day than to have to go to that school and look at those people. Wasn't nothing to do with the people. I just didn't like the school. You know how it is when you're that age, man. I didn't want to be there because they were the they were the rival team. Randy went to 3 different schools up there. Okay, yeah, I went to let's see, I went to Churchville Elementary, and then well, I started out in Columbia, Maryland, at Talbot Springs Elementary. And then we moved to Churchville and went to Churchville Consolidated Elementary. And then we moved to North Hartford in Jarrettsville. And I finished out my school. What little bit of school I finished out, I finished it out there at North Hartford High School. But then had that 1 year that I did there at Bel Air just because I had to. That's just the way it worked out. Uh, Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how small world. I've met a lot of people though from like from in this area that also lived there and vice versa, but was always in the library instead of attending class. Would have had a would have had a but refused to do schoolwork. Yeah, I'm from upstate New York. Okay, well you getting up into the cold section there. Whew, getting up there in the northern section. Cold weather. Prior's prior prior as prior Air Force. You know what I was getting ready to say? I was like AF as fuck. Like I don't know. You know what I mean? I get it now. Air Force. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it. I appreciate your service. We all do. Thank you. Yeah. You know what I was? I was like trying to like. I don't know if that's exactly what they meant there. I get it now though. I get it. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you. You know what I was? You was there too, Jersey. You see, because I was like, I don't know how well that fits in that sentence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't drive people away, did I? Nah, you ain't drove nobody away. I'm glad to have you, man. This is fun. Ah, no, you ain't driving nobody away. Welcome. I appreciate you being here, Silent Storm. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, Jersey Love Steph. Thank you for serving. Yep, indeed, Miss Steph. I enjoyed it. I never know what to say. Well, you know what, man? Say you're welcome, cause you did it, and you know what I mean. It's like I don't blow sunshine up people's butts. I don't make a habit out of doing it, but I do make a habit out of calling out uh, rights, wrongs, and when I think somebody's earned an accolade, I don't mind at all to give it to them. And you served, and that's honorable, and I appreciate it. So thank you. Yeah, yeah. I didn't get to serve. I had a hip replaced at about 21 years old, so they wouldn't have took me. Wouldn't let me get through the physical part of it. Even though I could have at the time, but I wouldn't have made it. I'd have wound up getting hurt. Catch Good Vibes with Guy. Yeah, thank you, brother. Good Vibes with Guy and Shine. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 11 a.m., 1 p.m. Good times. Thank you, brother Clint, for saying that, man. Yeah, we do Good Vibes. 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Going to be throwing in some after dark stuff and playing some music and just sharing some songs and everything as well. And gonna be coming at you with a little different format in the evening times. We've kind of thinking about a Friday, Saturday late night adventure. Not Friday and Saturday, but a Friday or a Saturday, whichever works out. Good when you got two people with two different households. Shine's his own man, I'm my own man. So you have to work, you have to work with each other and figure out what works best for his schedule, what works best for my schedule, and then you just do your best with it. And yeah, how in the world did at 21 did you need? Yeah, I was born with ankylosing spondylitis. Didn't know that's what it was. Uh, I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis when I was about 8 years old, and went for years, with stomach issues. I've had stomach issues my whole life, and at about 13, I started having a lot of pain in my leg, but I was still able to go good. But man, just a tremendous amount of pain. And then by the time I was about 19 years old, man, I just my leg just kind of froze up on me, just stopped really working good, and went to the doctor and they did a bunch of blood work and a bunch of tests and a bunch of this and that, and they figured out that I had a bone disease that was destroying my hips, and they replaced it for me. But it's been a blessing, man. I move as good as anybody. Uh, it was my left hip. Um, but I can lift and pull and do about anything anybody else can do. The only thing they really advise you not to do is to sit Indian style, and I can. I have. Uh, they say that you're not supposed to because it's just not supposed to, but I ain't never had no issues with it. Oh, they did a great job. They were blessed. Yeah. Uh, now it sucked. I ain't gonna lie. It was titanium rod, ceramic ball, a lot of pain, a lot of rehab, and I try to tell everybody that asks me, like, what's the best way to get over it. Get over it. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck, but do everything the doctor tells you to do, and then just a little bit more if you feel like you can. And do it. Because the more you put into it, and the faster you trust it, that was my big thing in my brain. Was my brain kept wanting to tell me that my old hip was still there, and or that the new hip wouldn't hold me. And it was about embracing the fact that it doesn't feel the same. There's a weirdness there, but it will hold you. And that all went away over time. And now it just feels like it feels like a natural thing. Um, yeah, that's the first thing they do when you get off the bus at boot camp while you're waiting for everyone to arrive. Sitting that way on concrete sucks. Yeah, man, you gotta sit Indian style. Um, yeah, but that's what you get. You get what you give back, in my personal opinion, with any type of a replacement. Uh, with something like that, it's gonna suck. It sucks, but it does go away, and it does get better. But you gotta put out. You gotta rehab it. Get strong, and I would say to anybody, if you have the chance to be strong beforehand, um, then make sure you're as strong as you possibly can be before surgery. That way, when you get done with surgery and your body gets mended over the fact you just had your leg cut up, then you're strong and ready to get going. My problem was I had went for so many years limping and not being able to use it properly that once I did have it replaced, I had to get past a lot of bad habits. Lot of ways that I moved was just in my head. I would still bend the same way as I did when my leg was really bad. And it was like you had to get past that in your head. Like, I don't have to walk with a limp no more. My body just automatically walked with a limp. It was odd as it could be. Like man. But I don't know if I'm back on or not. I can't tell. If there's anybody still in here, then say hello. Yeah. It dropped me, guys. So if anybody hears me. Hey, am I back? Dude, I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna have to check, make sure I got my Wi-Fi on. But look, Benz, I'm back on before it cuts back out. Brother Clint, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for just being cool and being around, man. I thank you. Uh, I'm gonna get ready and roll and go get get Chloe for the evening there in just a little while. But look, I appreciate y'all. I'll see you in the morning. All I kept seeing was limp, and then it was wood end. I I don't know why. I gotta figure out why it keeps doing that to me when I do the phone. It doesn't never do me this way when I'm on my computer, but it does me this way when I'm on my phone. And I think me and brother Clint come up with the idea that it's probably I ain't got my Wi-Fi on my phone because I never use Wi-Fi on my phone. I never even think about it. So it's probably what it is. You like my shirt? Yeah, my wife got that for me. It's uh uh Ginger Billy. Ginger Billy. He's a comedian. He's actually a really smart dude, but he acts dumb. but it takes a really smart person to act that dumb. But yeah, yeah, that's where she got. I actually got two of them. No kid. I ain't lying. See? Got two of them. This one's real dingy. This one you can see it's had its better days. So my wife got sick of looking at it, said it was nasty, and I wouldn't let her throw it away. So she got me a new one. So now I got two of them. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good score. Real player I am. You know. Got me two now. And they're good. They're good sweatshirts too, I ain't gonna lie. Needed it this morning. It was cold. Yeah, it was cold. Yeah. Yeah. Are you talking does he like Ginger Billy, Steph, your fiance? Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Cause I love him, I ain't gonna lie. I think he's hilarious, man. Yay, Silent Storm, man. Sorry about dropping out. I don't know why it keeps doing that. He won't throw out the holy shirt. Nah, man, that's when they get comfortable, Miss Steph. Like the more grease and stuff, that's more flavor. It's just more. It's more spice. It makes cheeseburgers taste better, French fries, drinks, all that. Yeah, man, just flavor. It is ain't science. It's like it just that's where all the flavor comes. That's where all the good music comes out on the instruments. All the chicken grease, all that stuff. That's where all the seasoning's at. Got to season it up, man. I found me an old lava lamp. No, it's not what y'all are thinking. Get your head out of the gutter. It's a lava lamp. My mom and sister had it. But the guy he watches this comedian, but the guy talks about his body part too much. Luann is funny. She's on Netflix, and also Michael Jr. Yeah. Yeah, some of them are a little bit vulgar, I ain't gonna lie. They could be a little bit better about some of it. But I don't mind a little bit of color. You know, a little bit of color's all right. I take more old worn out. Yep. Yep. My ex had one just like that. Hardwired. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hey, that's pretty cool though. Make them into quilts. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Now, I wouldn't want nobody cutting up my stuff. They better not cut mine up, but you can cut yours up and make them. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I can tell you that there ain't none of my old shirts that once I'm truly done with them, there ain't nobody else. You don't want a blanket out of it. I can promise you. Yeah, it is. That's the guy. I knew. I was like, I shouldn't even show that because it's old dirty-minded people. No, it truly is. It truly is a lava lamp, though. I mean, truly is. I was gonna set it back here on the shelf, but I didn't have another plug-in. I run out of plug-ins. I redid my little area. Made that shelf the other day. Got my stuff up there and everything on it. You know. But I run out of plug-ins, man. I'm plugging. I'm this room right here where it's an addition. I don't have the amount of plug-ins that I should have. And they are for the person who the t-shirts are from. Yeah, that's cool. That's actually really cool. That's a good idea. It is. That's why I grabbed my mom and sister. My mom, you know how old people are, older people are. They always have like a china cabinet or like, you know, like they always have that cabinet where a bunch of stuff is just in it. Well, this was one of those things that was just in there. And I was like, I want that. And it is. It's small, but you don't see them all the time. It would just be cool up there, but I don't have enough plugins. I'm gonna have to do something. Oh, yeah, yeah. My mom. Yeah, I know. But you know what I'm saying? They always have a cabinet where there's always some random. Like my mom, the other day I go down there and she said, uh, look in that little glass heart cup. She had a little glass heart cup with a lid on it. And I was like, all right. So I look in it, and there's some coins in there. Well, my mom had a Silver Eagle 1942 coin down in there. And I'm like, Mom, that's the kind of coin that you put, like, in a safe. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just leave that one laying in the glass random thing in the cabinet. But just one of those things it just had forever. You know what I mean? Just one of those deals. It's like a big junk drawer, except a lot bigger. It's a whole cabinet full of junk. Yeah, I got, man, that's the thing, is I'm kind of overloading Silent Storm. I got one of those, it's one of the things like that with all the different plugins. I got one plugged in right there with a bunch of stuff plugged in it. And then I got a plug-in that's down here that's filled up on both of them. But both of these are on the same circuit. And I'm getting up there. I'm getting up there where it's got to be getting close to overload. Because I've got a monitor, a computer, my streaming camera, and it's running off the extension cord that hence comes from this plug-in itself. So it's like I'm at that. I'm at my max. I don't want to add no more no more plug-ins, but my breaker box is fairly empty. Believe it or not, my wife and I and my child, my boy, we run our whole entire house off of 7 breakers. That's including our washer and our dryer. Dryer and refrigerator being on a separate circuit. So I have plenty of room in the breaker box to pull some new runs. Jeremy's closet in the house. What's up, my brother? What's up, man? But I think that's what I'm gonna do, Silent Storm, is I'm gonna pull another circuit and just haven't. I have just enough, and that's aggravating. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I have just enough to plug in the things I want, but one more little itty bitty something, I don't have no room left. So I'd like to just have one more full circuit. I have disconnected from you over this summer. Got some catching up to do. Hey, man, it's always good to see you, Jeremy. Jeremy Closet, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. You holler, call, text, anytime, anytime. I hope that you've had a great summer, man. From Delaware originally, I remember that you had to come home not too long ago to do your grandmama's house. Yeah, text me, man. Please do. Please do. I got to run and pick up my daughter. She has a dentist appointment tomorrow. And I didn't know that she had one until just a couple hours ago. So she's about an hour down the road. And I got to go pick her up and bring her down for the evening. But yeah, I'm from, well, Miss Steph knows, has heard me say I'm from Havre de Grace, Maryland, just right outside of Delaware. Got some family that actually live in Delaware. Hey, see you later, Brother Clint. I'll see y'all a little bit later, man. Odor of GPA cigarette smoke is costing me money. Y'all was saying we have so much in common. We should exchange numbers, man. Yeah, yeah. Hey, well, hit me up on. I got an email. Silent Storm. I got an email if you want to hit me up on my email and we'll connect. We'll work something out there. But you can find it in the description on my page, or I guess I could say it. I could say it to you, but unless you're ready to write it down. But just go check out. It's on my description. It's easy enough to holler at me, man. We'll definitely connect. I don't mind doing that. I've done that with a couple different people because I'm just that way. How do you ever get to know anybody unless you're just willing to talk to them for a few minutes? Say hi and I've made some really good buddies, Jeremy being one of them. I know I could text him and holler at him if I needed to, and my brother Sean that does my morning show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with me, you know. Uh, Brother Desi, Brother Clint, you know, I reach out to them personally, you know. Let's see, I'm catching back up. I missed my youngest on the 18th going to the dentist. Got to reschedule. Yeah, we just start getting her all caught up. Hey, Mimi Bear, I see you. I appreciate you. Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you. Much love. Shout out to you. Much love. Shout out to everyone from Mimi Bear. Yeah, she had to get a bunch of work done on hers just few weeks back, and that was like an extended process. It was like 3 different visits, and then this visit is not as major a visit, but it's an important one. It's a you know, to get things all squared away so that she doesn't have no issues that she's dealing with as she gets a little bit older. Just fortunate enough she can get her dental work stuff done. Um, but she had to have a bunch of stuff done, and she looks beautiful now. It looks wonderful. Look beautiful anyway, but her mouth all fixed, and ain't got worried about it hurting and everything. I've had my share of dental stuff done, and man, there ain't nothing fun about it. I mean, I know going and getting dental work ain't fun neither, but it's a heck of a lot better than letting them start hurting and stuff. So, yeah. But guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a little bit, and you know, bearing with me on dropping out. I didn't mean to drop out. It just does it. Sometimes I do good and sometimes don't, but I just wanted to throw out some good vibes to everybody. Shout out to everyone, Miss Steph, Mimi Bear. Shout out to you, brother Clint, and Silent Storm 80. Yeah, contact me, man. Hit me up on my email and stuff, man. And Jeremy, appreciate you. Thank you, man. Holler at me a little bit, you know, whenever you can this evening. But yeah, man, appreciate every one of you guys stopping through, man. Come visit with us 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Always good vibes with Guy and Shine. We can't always promise what the content's going to be, but we can promise that it's going to be respectful. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, share if you feel so led. If not, I'll just see you around on the other side. Y'all be careful on these YouTube streets. Miss Steph, have a blessed day, my friend. Keep doing what you're doing. I like your content and I like your style, so keep going. Yeah, yeah. I know you would, Jeremy. Dude, I love those kind of relationships, man, where you meet people and you're like, dude, I'd have never met you and some of these other folks if not for this particular platform, and I'm thankful for that. So, yeah, I'll be looking for you to holler at me, man. Holler at me a little bit later on, guys. I got to roll. Got to go check out and get my gal. So, y'all be good. Peace out, man.